fast sex has become so normalized that we've lost touch of how hot and intimate slow sex can be. So here are 5 benefits of slowing things down. Number 1 is that slower sex allows you to build arousal through teasing or edging, which is the act of bringing yourself or your partner to the edge of orgasm and then stopping just before climax. Do this again and again, and the final result is well worth the wait. Number 2 is that slow sex allows you to make eye contact, which increases physical and emotional connection, 2 things which have been found to increase the chance of female orgasm during sex. Number 3 is you have more space for creativity and to try things like toys, role-playing, or new positions. And number 4 is sex lasts longer. Need I say more? You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. And the orgasm. Be the tortoise, not the hare or the jackrabbit. Are you a post-sex cuddler? If not, that's okay. There are plenty of acceptable post-coital behaviors that can make you feel connected to your partner, but there are also some big red flags. So here are the 4 worst things to do right after sex. Number 1 is the stealth getaway. This is really disrespectful. It makes your partner feel used and it's just unkind. Number 2 is phone scrolling. This is an avoidant tactic used to prevent intimacy and pretty much any chance of emotional connection. Number 3 is immediately asking your partner for a favor. This makes sex feel transactional and is actually really demeaning. Sex is not a means to get something, but can you get me a Diet Coke? Number 4 is immediately falling asleep. Immediately going to sleep makes your partner feel like they were just a checklist item. Transactional and less about connection. What's the worst or funniest thing someone's ever done right after having had sex with you? Let me know in the comments. When's the last time you played with your partner? And for once, I don't necessarily mean sexually. We typically associate playfulness with childhood, a time of freedom, imagination, fewer responsibilities. But we can and should be holding onto these things in our adult lives too. In a recent Psychology Today blog post, I wrote about the power of play in adult relationships. Studies show that when couples invite playfulness into their intimate lives, it builds trust, increases intimacy, reduces conflict, and provides a safe way of communicating. This can look like nicknames for each other, gentle teasing, inside jokes. Playfulness has also been found to be a potent aphrodisiac. In the journal article I write about, there are 4 types of play that researchers identify as being particularly helpful in building intimacy. Lighthearted, intellectual, whimsical, and other directed. I expand on these in my Psychology Today post, so go check it out at the link in bio and go book a playdate. My number 1 orgasm tip requires knowing something really important about female anatomy. Okay, let's go. Here is the vagina, okay? This is the outside of the woman's body, inside the vagina. This is the clitoris. Now, this is not an exact anatomy, but it's important for our understanding. Okay, so this is the external portion of the clitoris. However, there's also this internal portion of the clitoris that is integrated into the vagina and around the vagina with something called the crura. You don't really need to know that, but here we go. Okay, if you have a clitoris, the way to stimulate it is basically there are 2 ways. You can do so from the outside, right? Which most people know about, right? From the outside, this is the visible part of the clitoris. But you can also stimulate the clitoris from the inside. Okay, what this means for orgasm is that if you are having sex with a partner and it's just this, right? Just that happening, that's not gonna be working. Jackhammering or PIV slamming, whatever you wanna call it, that's not gonna really, that might feel great for this person, but it's not gonna really do much for the person with the clitoris. Instead, what you wanna do is make sure you're stimulating the internal parts from the internal place. So yeah, think of it this way, not that way. And yeah, that's how you get the sweet spot.